Well, hello again. It's the Ohio Ram Show. I'm Lee Kreider, and we have the leader of VRAM with us tonight, Hirokazu Suzuki, over there in Japan. And Jim, again, is with us here this evening. Hi, Jim. How are you?
Very good, Lee. How about yourself?
All right. Let's don't waste any time. This he's on a mission. Let's get over to Hirokazu. Hirokazu, how are you doing tonight?
I'm very sleepy.
Very sleepy.
Sleepy.
Well, let me ask the question right off. How much sleep have you been getting?
1.5 hours per day regularly. We have.
Okay, that is Hirokazu's wife there, who's helping him with his English. I understand under a half hour a day. Is that correct?
Yes. And 1.5 hours regularly, and also he takes some sleep. Short time from 5 minutes to 1.5 hours.
So he takes 5 minutes.
Sometimes he feels sleepy. He takes short sleep, 5 minutes to 1.5 hours.
Okay, very good.
In average, he takes 3 hours per day.
Okay, 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And when I looked just before we went on the air, and you were in West Virginia, we were commenting on that, and it is an interesting state. I don't know how it is on VRAM, but I can tell you on the real thing, it is a real tough state to cross. I just want to say that if you're watching us on YouTube or on Facebook, please give us a comment and hello here, and we'll be happy to share that with you. Let us get my questions out of the way. What has been your nutrition? What have you been eating?
Eating nothing special.
Yeah.
On rice ball, onigiri.
My wife cook
Fried rice?
yeah. Rice ball.
Rice balls, okay.
And also takes sports gels.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, I know Jim has a couple questions for you.
Yeah, my first one would be, what kind of trainer and bike are you riding?
For trainer,
Yeah.
Smart.
Tax Neo Smart Trainer.
Excellent. And then my next question was, is the trainer riding more mental and physical than riding outside for you?
Riding in trainer is harder than outside, physically and mentally.
Definitely. And then my last question for you, do you plan to do RAM next year?
He wished, yeah, but we don't prepare the team and the budget. And one of my friends will participate next year, so he will support the friends.
Okay, so your budget's going to determine that. I understand. Okay. Well, tell us, what have you learned on this ride?
Abura. He's, so Vietnam is looks like reckless challenge. However, currently I know what I can, what I cannot. So current, it works well now. His plan.
I understand you're saying you've learned what he can and cannot do. Is that correct?
Yeah. So he learned that from 2018 Ram failure. He created the Ram at Athens. So
Okay.
this is first time riding West Virginia.
Well, West Virginia is one of the more beautiful states in the United States, but you have to learn to appreciate it on the downhills. At least I did. Okay. Well, listen, we're just here to say we're supporting you. We're just awed at the job you've done. You're closing in on that finish line, and we wish you well. Jim, you got anything to say?
We cheered you on this morning when you came to our time station, so we hope to see you at the finish, and I know we will.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And we can say here, this is the Ohio Ram Show, and we're going to say Ohio. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ohio.
Ohio. Yeah. Thanks for being with us. And thanks, Jim, here as well.
Thank you.
And that's talking to Hirokazu Suzuki, who's leading the race. We're glad he spent a little time with us, and we appreciate him making the effort. He was reluctant to do it because of his English, but we were happy to talk with him a little bit and share with you. Keep rolling, and we'll see you all later. Hey, by the way, tomorrow we're going to have Pinky Jha, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, from India on the show. That will be at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That would be 1500 Universal Time. And in India, it would be 8:30 in the morning. Oh, I see. Your wife just dropped on here. Great. That would be at 8:30 in India. Pinky is a 40-year-old homemaker with 2 preteen children. And 5 years ago, she did not know how to ride a bike. And she took up cycling. It loves it. Was going to crew for Ram this year, but when it didn't happen, she decided to do the 60 and did it in 4 days. We hope that you will enjoy talking with Pinky. And then we're going to be with Hoppo again, but we're a little indefinite about that. Hoppo may close out the race at the time limit tomorrow. So if he does, we're going to join him at 8:45 Eastern Daylight Time, which would be 12:45 Universal and 13:45 British Summer Time. If he decides to go on, which he might, we will forego that time and go on to the time we had originally scheduled to be with Hoppo, which would be 2100 Eastern Daylight Time, 9 p.m. And then on Monday, it would be 1 a.m. Universal, 2 a.m. British Standard. So keep in touch with our post, and we'll keep you up to date on those things. Thank you again. Thanks, Thanks, Hirokazu, for being with us. And thanks,
you.
Jim.
Thank you very
And
much.
Thank you.
goodbye to all of you. Ohio.
Ohio.
Ohio.